in a very few hours or months will be our DGE, but now DGN, Honorable Dr. Mike Kennedy Sewalu. You're most welcome. All the assistant governors, leaders, the past leaders, opportunity leaders, and future leaders, and all of us here, you're most welcome. And most importantly, our host this morning, PE and soon to be President Frederick Kitakule. Please allow me to ask the man who has held this mantle for the last 1 year, creating and opening opportunities, to do what is duly assigned or was assigned to him a year ago.
Thank you very much, MC of the day. Our guest of honor, PDG Emmanuel Katongole, the past governors in the House, the incoming governors, the assistant governors in the House, and all incoming ones, opportunity presidents, fellow Rotarians, Rotractors, our guests this morning, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Is it because of masks? I'm not hearing you well. You are most welcome to Kampala Daybreak. At Kampala Daybreak, it's a great day, always, and especially when we are making our 10th president installed. We are now going to tie they call them what? When you count, you tie. Then you start counting. So today we are tying the 10th president, and thereafter we shall be counting from 1 up to 20 we tie until we reach 100. This morning I'm here to appreciate all of you. We started the year scientifically, and we are ending the same scientifically. It has been not an easy year, but yet an interesting one, simply because of your support. I would like to appreciate the daybreakers, or the daybreakers where you are. I request you just to stand for a second for all these people to see you, to know that you have supported me. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for allowing me to be a peaceful president during my reign. Allow me to appreciate our partners. Our partners, beginning with IREAD, which is well represented in this house. I request May, Richard, and I will request partly our PE and other colleagues from IREAD to stand up. Thank you very much for supporting me, and thank you very much for supporting Kampala Daybreak. Oh, that one. James is my dad. He has the same necktie. We agreed to put on similar because he's my dad. Palliative care, I have seen it in the house. We request you to stand for recognition. Thank you. The media has been there for us always in our projects. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. All the Rotarians from various clubs, you have made it for us. We cannot forget you this year. To my board, where you are, you can stand up. That is the scientific board, which has viewed this year and up to this. I'm very grateful to you, the morning crew, the one which always wakes up everyone smiling, led by our DGN. DGN, you can lead the morning crew as they join you up. Thank you very much. With the general in the house, General had assured me that I will not leave this seat. I hope you still keep it. I hope you are keeping the promise that I will be around until some time. You will protect me. Lastly, I would like to congratulate Daybreakers for coming up with a leader who is a capable one, none other than P.E. Kitakule Fredrick. I request you to stand up so that they see you. Before I leave the seat, I have the powers to request you to stand up. I want to congratulate you, and I have moved with you this journey, so I have no doubt in my mind that the club is being left in the right hands. It is being left in the right hands, and I'm very sure we shall even excel more than we have done. So congratulations, Daybreak. Lastly, allow me to pay tribute to a person who has made sure that even if we are going through scientific who has made sure that even if we are in a scientific period, we have not lacked. Those who have relationships can testify that despite being online, hosting, we have had wonderful presenters, we have had wonderful tips. And this is courtesy of a person who has made sure that it happens. During this year, she broke record when she held a district conference of 380 people in a fellowship. So I know all of you have been there, you have done a lot, but you will agree with me that she has held us together and she has made sure that we keep up there. I will request past Assistant Governor Basima to step forward with that small thing, which will be presented by our guest of honor. To this person is the one who will read the name as he analyzes it. I do request you to come and hand over this small thing to someone who has gone on record for hosting a district conference at Kampala Daybreak.
Mr. President, Rotary leaders, fellow Rotarians, it's always a great moment when we stand to recognize someone who has excelled in promoting the ideals that we live for, the ideals of service above self. And this plaque is from the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak, at the time when Rotary is opening opportunities, and says, through devotion and exemplary effort, you have embodied Rotary's 2020-2021 theme of Rotary opens opportunities, and thus recognized for serving as a club administrator. It is signed by the President Jameson. And ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to rise and we receive Rotarian Irene Katende. Irene, thank you for creating opportunities to your fellow Rotarians. This is the beginning. You should continue serving above self because it is the biggest honor we can give to humanity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our guest of honor. I now say kwaheri, and I want to assure you I'm not coming as an independent. If you want to give me the vice presidency, I am ready to take it. So I am not standing again. Thank you very much, all of you, and I wish you good health, especially in this period where the challenging threat is coming back. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Let's once again give a big applause to O.P. Jamson Karemani for serving us in the year of opportunities. As we took on the year of opportunities, we must appreciate that very soon these opportunities shall create leaders that shall serve to change lives. And amidst us, we have one of them who's going to lead us at the mantle of the change makers, and that's our DGE, Ndamira. You're most welcome, and we appreciate you being here. Allow me now to ask AG Christine Kaoya to come and introduce to us who's going to be the AG of this year, but also give her brief remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Protocol has already been observed this morning, so I'll not go through that. I'll first of all start by introducing my brother, then I can probably comment. This early morning is presenting a very good opportunity for me to introduce a very fine gentleman. Gentleman I call my brother, a colleague, and a fellow banker who I have worked with for about 8 years. Who I have worked with for about 8 years, and with whom I served as connecting president. Over the years, I have known him as a committed Rotarian, willing and ready to serve. He started his Rotary journey as an interactor with the Interact Club of King's College, Budo. He moved on to the next level as a Rotaractor with the Rotary Club of Nakawa MUBS. He later joined the Rotary Club of Kampala East in 2007, where he served in various capacities at the club, and leading him to the presidency in the year 2019-2020. During this year, his club was a recipient of a Platinum Award from Rotary International, which is the highest award that a club can attain from Rotary International. My brother believes in Rotary, not because of the fun related and the related benefits, but to serve humanity. And this he has done in various capacities. He's been so committed to serving above self and supporting the lifeline of Rotary, which is a Rotary Foundation. He's a Paul Harris Fellow, and he has continued to support the Paul Harris Society by adding sapphires over the years. He has attended 3 district conferences and 3 conventions. He has also chosen to give back to society by mentoring the boy child through the Boys Mentorship Program and carrying on with community-based work. Our Assistant Governor-elect is gainfully employed with experience of over 15 years in the corporate banking sector. He plays a vital role in advising mainly the large corporates, and he currently heads the international and local corporates in Standard Chartered Bank. When you talk about passion and resilience, these qualities are synonymous with our Assistant Governor-elect. And this has motivated him to develop local brands and franchises with the names of Kids World, Bridal World, and Just Kids. Our Changemaker Assistant Governor is well educated, having attained a Bachelor's Degree in Business Administration from Makerere and later mastering in the same from Edinburgh Business School. He has the zeal to prosper, and because of this, he's focused to enhance his career by becoming a chartered accountant. And my fellow connecting president, in this club, you're going to find so many of those, and I know you're going to be able to pursue your career in this field because there are many opportunities in Kampala Daybreak. Our Changemaker Assistant Governor is married to Amelia, a future Rotarian with the Rotary Club of Muyenga Tankil, and they are blessed with 5 lovely children. He loves traveling and discovering new destinations. Fellow Rotarians, join me as we welcome our Changemaker Assistant Governor, Rotarian Kaziro Chambade. Gentlemen, I present my brother, my colleague, and friend Kaziro Chambade. And just to give you an insight of the club, they're very sober people. I have joined the fellowships, very sober in that sense. I know it has been a scientific year. We've served scientifically. We've only had about 1 or 2 engagements, which have given us the opportunity to introduce more members to the club. We have inducted 3 members, and I'm happy to report that these members are very active in the club, and they are here with us. I think they're working, but at least they're very active in the club, and they have been there to support the president. Been a scientific year, carried on with IREAD, carried on with the palliative care, and that is all we can do. But I know that the next year is going to be a much better one if the wave does not affect us. So thank you so much, President Jameson, for leading the club. We welcome President Kitakule, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, G. Christine, for having guided and being there for this club throughout the serving year. As we installed the 10th president of Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak, they just made 10 years on the 14th of March, as they were chartered in 2012. And I think it's an honor to appreciate CP Robert Rotaji, much as he might not be physically with us here, for having laid that foundation that has seen the club going for the 10 years. And to the the charter members of the club then, we also appreciate you and recognize you. Allow me to also recognize the club that made sure that this club is born, and that's a Rotary Club of Kampala Arch. Let's recognize them. And when they were born, they also made sure they give birth. And they gave birth to a Rotary Club of Impala. So let's appreciate and recognize also the Rotary Club of Utamu, and also the Rotary Club of the Mulago School of Nursing and Midwifery. So that's purely the small family of Kampala Daybreak. At this time, allow me to ask the Green Mission President, PhD Dr. Timothy Basima, to come and introduce to us the incoming president.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremonies. The protocol has been observed. My work is very simple. I had told the incoming president that he does not need any introduction. And I had also requested him that I shouldn't be the one to introduce. He said, look, you are not the one who chooses the person I'm supposed to marry. So it is equivalent to that. Rotarian Frederick Kitakule, in his introduction, he is a committed Christian. Rotarian Frederick Kitakule is a statistician who holds an MBA from Makerere University Business School and a Bachelor of Statistics from Makerere University Kampala. He has been in different leaderships, both at a director level and a board member level. Currently, he is a director in Crestals Africa Limited, and also working with business development consultants as a business development consultant with Lake World. His Rotary life. He's a charter member of Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. We joined together. I think that's why we have some things in common. We've moved Rotary steps together, and I congratulate him. He successfully served in different club directorates, and also at both district and country level, he has been a leader, and we also have him as one of the best contributors of Rotary Foundation. Rotarian Fredrick Kitakule is married to one woman, and he loves traveling and serving others. He always tells me that a busy Rotarian is a good one. Fredrick Kitakule, as you serve to change lives, I want to congratulate you, and I want to say that you are joining the best seat in the club. Thank you very much. Over to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you very much, Mission Green President. Now that we've been introduced to the President-elect, allow me to ask the AGE to come and make his remarks.
Thank you, Masters of Ceremony. All protocols observed with all DGs and district leaders, fellow AGs, and presidents. I'm here to just mention two things. And these two things are in line with what the RI president, the incoming RI president, is emphasizing this year. One, we are going to increase the numbers of Rotary in our district, 9213. In our planning session, we agreed that for every Rotarian in Kampala Daybreak, we at least bringing one more Rotarian, isn't it? The president was given a target of 5 Rotarians. Therefore, we are going to multiply. We are going to double the size of this club. So, incoming President Frederick, that is one of our goals for this year. The second most important goal is we are going to create impact in communities. And this, you already have very good signature projects, and we can only do much more so that we can create impact in those communities where we have set up these early learning centers. As incoming AG, I pledge my support. I had already pledged my support in the strategic meeting. I said I would start the fundraiser myself. I pledged 2 million shillings to you, and I'm going to request the treasurer to come and pick up the treasurer. Incoming treasurer, I pledged that I would support projects. and I have made good. So there's no reason why we should not do what we are supposed to do. Last but not the least, as incoming AG, I'm a servant leader. I do not have any heirs, and my pledge to the club is that I'll always be there. Feel free to call me. I'm happy to partake in all your projects. I'm happy to partake in all your fellowships, and I'm here for you.
Thank you so much, AGE. May God bless you and where you've picked from. And may all the AGEs be like you, and even more than you. I need to recognize the members of the Rotary Club of Bukedea, if they're online and any here, because they are also mothered by the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. And we also take recognition of all the members following this conversation and Rotarians online. We watch you and we are recognizing you. Allow me now to ask our AGE, Dr. James Onyoin, to please come to us, our chief guest.
Master of Ceremony, thank you very much. All protocol observed. Allow me to do the big task. So, I even said, are my shoes big enough to introduce our chief guest? But since I was ordered by the president, let me do it. Our chief guest today, ladies and gentlemen, is Emmanuel Katongole. Emmanuel joined the Rotary Club of Muyenga, Uganda, in the Rotary year 1995-1996. In the last 26 years, he has steadily and diligently served his club, his country, and district, rising to the position of district governor for Rotary District 9211, which comprises Tanzania and Uganda in 2013-2014. I think he's the founder governor for District 9211. He thereafter served as Assistant Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator, Africa Zone 20A in 2016-2017, and currently serves as the Endowment and Major Gifts Advisor 2018-2021 for Region 28, Africa English-speaking countries. Emmanuel was appointed to serve on the Rotary International Peace Major Gifts Initiative Committee for 2020-2023, and to chair the same committee during 2022. He is passionate about supporting the Rotary Foundation, and in this regard, is a member of the ARC, CLAMP, and societies. He is also a benefactor of the foundation. For the benefit of those who may not be Rotarians, to be a Rotary ARC, CLAMP member, you must contributed to the Rotary Foundation at least $250,000. Can we give a big hand clap? Emmanuel has served as Rotary International President's personal representative to district conferences. He has been a featured speaker at district conferences and zone institutes, including co-chairing the second All-African Zone Institute that was held in December 2020. If I remember, this was in Munyonyo. Well done, Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel was a founding chief executive officer and shareholder of CIPLA Chemical Industries Limited, a leading manufacturer of HIV/AIDS and malaria vaccines in Africa, and was promoted for his current position of executive chairman, promoted to his current position of executive chairman in November 2013. Previously, Emmanuel served as founder, managing director, and shareholder of Quality Chemicals Limited, the local firm that partnered with Cipla of India to form Cipla Quality Chemical Industries Limited. Emmanuel is also the founder and chairman of Vero Food Industries, a food and beverage company. He's the chairman of the Uganda National Oil Company. You know, the final investment has been made. He's behind that. He's a member of the Mauritius Union Assurance Uganda Limited and chairman advisory board of London-based TLG Capital Group Limited. In April, he was appointed by His Excellency the President, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, to chair the National Response Fund on the COVID-19 task force. He was installed and was appointed as a Purple Knight by Pope Francis. Besides numerous nominations, Emmanuel has won several business awards. He was the East African winner and representative at the 2013 Ernst & Young World Entrepreneur of the Year Awards in Monte Carlo, including being inducted into the prestigious World Entrepreneur of the Year Hall of Fame. He bagged the 2012 Africa Business Leadership Award and the 2012 Africa Entrepreneurship Award. Emmanuel holds a Master of Arts degree in Economic Policy and Planning and an honors Bachelor of Statistics degree. No wonder even our president is a statistician. Maybe this is why the choice of Emmanuel as the chief guest came from. I'm speculating. Both from Makerere University, he's married to Resti Katongole and blessed with 2 sons and 2 daughters. That is what they call gender balancing. I know most of you have not achieved that. Ladies and gentlemen, before I leave the floor, after introducing the chief guest, I want to tell you that Emmanuel is a great storyteller. I remember one day, he told us a story when they were in some islands in Lake Victoria, and they had to undertake with the doctors who were not even authorized at that point, a surgery and saved a life. That story changed my life because on that day, I was so touched. I told my wife, check to become a major donor so I can support Rotary. Thank you.
Thank you, AGE, Dr. Onyoin, and thank you for allowing your heart to accept the change when it had the story. Allow me now to ask our chief guest to come and do the administration of the oath of presidency.
Good morning once again, fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a very warm morning when you come to officiate at a Rotary function and you've got your brothers and sisters surrounding you. And in this regard, I recognize the president of our district governor-elect, John. John, thank you for making it this morning. I recognize the presence of our two district governor nominees, Mike and Peace. I saw Peace coming in. Thank you for making it. I am warmed by the presence of my brother, past district governor, Xavier. Xavier, thank you for making it this morning. And we've got a couple of assistant governors and incoming assistant governors, and to you, fellow Rotarians. I think I'll not take a lot of time. I will just request President Johnson to come over and join me, and so is my brother Frederick. Please come and join me, and as they come, thank you, Dr. James Onyoit. Thank you very much. And I was touched by that day when you became a major donor by writing one good check, and I look forward to telling another story that you write a second check. I think, if you don't mind, let all the governors join me. Let all the governors join me. Anybody with past district governor-elect, district governor-elect, district governor nominee, let's join this. Now, I hope my brother Frederick is not going to overshadow me by the height, but I hope he will not intimidate me. But to you, Opportunity President Johnson, you just mentioned that you're not seeking another term, and neither are you going to stand as an independent. These may appear political statements, but they are very important to Rotary. Very important that where in leadership, you must pass over to those who come to you. And you must do it so seamlessly. And you must learn how to keep the promise, the oath that you took, that when your time comes, after 1 year, you'll hand over the presidency. I'll request that you voluntarily get this chain of office from your chest and hand it over to our district governor-elect, John. Fellow Rotarians, is handed over in good shape with, they should be 9, but his will be put after here, kept as it was given to him. Thank you and congratulations. And to you, Frederick, take oath of leadership. Through the footsteps of Paul Harris, since 1905, giving leadership. I want you to take this office ready. Could we please rise?
I, Frederick Kitakule, do solemnly pledge to protect the Constitution of Rotary International and the bylaws of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. I pledge to uphold the goals, the mission, and the objectives of the club. I further pledge to perform my duties as the president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak to the best of my abilities in the service of Rotary. I pledge to work in a concerted effort with the club board members to implement the club's strategic plan. Finally, I pledge to support our club in membership growth, the Rotary Foundation, vocational and youth services, so that we impact the communities that we serve. So help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Could we move a little bit in front? And may I request all the government and to stand by his side. And it will be our opportunity that I do this with the district governor elect John Indamira. Fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, it is our greatest honor and privilege that we declare Frederick Kitakule the president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. Congratulations. And please recognize him not only as the tallest president you've ever had, but as a man who is going to take mantle of that. And Timothy, could you come here and take a photo so that we see the contrast? How the shortest, come. We want to see the shortest and tallest. Congratulations. And thank you, colleagues. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate. I have already recognized the presence of our Rotary leaders and all of you fellow Rotarians. And I now stand to congratulate my brother, outgoing President Jameson, for a job well done. In the year 2014, I was a district governor. And this club was only 3 years of age. And truth be told, I thought that this club was collapsing and it would be closed. I come back here after 7 years, standing so proud to see that the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak is one of the most vibrant clubs in this district. And for that, I shall remain ever thankful to those who followed me as district governors, as assistant governors, and as presidents of this club, but above all, the Rotarians of this club. When a baby grows beyond 5 years and is not able to be killed by malaria, by kwashiorkor, and other diseases, you know that that baby, by the time it celebrates 10 years of age, will grow and grow and grow and be a change maker. And for you, incoming President Frederick, thank you for inviting me to come and officiate. But why should all these great men and women wake up every morning, every Thursday morning, to come to Kampala Daybreak? It is a cause. It is a cause that we have not started today. It is a cause that has grown for over 100 years, which underlies and underpins the very effort that we try to do in humanity, making the world a better place to live in. And you are very fortunate that you have got Sheikh Meta as your president. He has explicitly told us, go out and do more, and in the process of doing more, grow more. Do more in the impact you're going to create in humanity. I have seen this club grow in the last 10 years. How are you going to take this root forward? It's a seed that has germinated and is growing. Recently, I planted a number of vegetables, and the process of seeing these vegetables grow and the process of enjoying them is one of the greatest feeling. And for you, Frederick, the vegetables you're going to harvest will be the impact you're going to create to humanity. And it's not new. One of the biggest projects and programs we've really prided ourselves in is polio. But polio is not the end of the world. I know that with all our effort, we shall get rid of polio. And it will be eliminated from the face of the world. But there are other diseases that are beyond polio. Cancer, HIV, malaria, diseases that affect humanity. Education. Make sure that come rain, come sunshine, we create many Kaziros of this world. We need them. We need people who are committed to humanity. But they cannot be got without that basic education that we get.